So in this episode, there was two things that mostly stuck out to me while watching this episode. The first one was that um, Oto-chan, she revealed that. I mean, some of you could have guessed, but I didn't guess that. I mean, we had hints, but I was still kind of surprised that they're apparently both from the same place. And while Rennie is trying to just send his sister to where they belong, instead she wants the both of them to go back instead of leaving Rennie behind. So that was one thing that stuck out to me. The other thing that stuck out to me was towards the end of the episode. So we kind of get into this, finding this missing friend for a year, and this friend has been saying, "Oh yeah, I've been searching for a year, but no one really believes me." And then she shows us the video that the missing friend took, and it was, what we saw, what we thought of, what we saw earlier with Ultraton, the curiosity, the man that knocked on doors on rainy nights. Then we see the video that when she opened the door, there's no one there, like Ultra-chan. But this, instead of, it might have. I have a theory. So maybe it was trying to, with Otto-chan, it was trying to like set her up, because, what if this curiosity, like, I wouldn't really be surprised if it was intelligent and thought of like, oh, since the friend's victim already is looking for a girl in red that appears on rainy nights, might as well, set this girl up, that, wearing, red, and, walks out, just wearing red. And there's probably more of a reason why, if I'm right, there's probably more of a reason why the curiosity even picked her. Maybe because he knew, like, oh, she's actually part of us. She's part of where we're from. So, like, she'll understand what I'm trying to do. So, I'm not really clear on what the reason is on why he specifically chose her. But, yeah, that's the one thing I wanted to question. So, moving on to the last thing. So, she basically says, my friend, she says this the video and says, my friend has been missing for a year. I've been trying to look for her, and pretty much I can't find her because no one really believes me or what happened. And then obviously, to her luck, Otto-chan and Ogawa-san believe her, because they're part of that world, that life too. So they decide to call. We see the call with Rennie. Rennie says, on his way, from where he is. And he says, I know what that girl is talking about, or whatever. And so I have a theory. What if this curiosity, it's a little theory. So what if this curiosity has, if his intelligence, what if he has like the ability of like, transporting his victims to different dimension, like they'll still be in the present, but like they'll be in different dimensions, so they cannot interact. It'll be like they actually disappeared from nothing. So I don't know, I feel like that might be most plausible explanation. We'll have to wait and see for next episode. But one last thing that kind of creeped me out, or that I believe that I should mention, was that so in this episode, so we see Otto-chan and Sumiko, especially the second half, like when they went to the bathhouse, they coincidentally ran into the teacher that they helped. And then after she was like, no, let me come to our house, let me cook you dinner, and then coincidentally it rained, so they had to, sleep the night at her place. And I don't know, maybe I'm reading too much in this, but it like kind of creeped me out. Like I feel like maybe she's not out for revenge, but what if like I feel like there's a different reason for this. Like maybe like she wants to find a way to get her power back. Um, cause as we see from her head, the price was for using that power was that the horns grew out of her head. So maybe in her mind she's like, oh, might as well, finish the job. Like might as well just finish it. So I'll use it more, even though the horns will probably grow more and more. So I feel like she probably has like some kind of plan for that. That's why she's acting like, I'll do this. Like come with me and everything. I don't know. Once again, it might just be me like looking too much into it. I don't know. I just kind of got that vibe watching this episode, but overall, pretty cool episode, and can't wait for next week's episode and just see how that turns out. But think I'm gonna leave it at that. Please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.